Carl from Last World Boxing, down at the Bad Boys Gym in the infamous Clifton area, Nottingham. Not that I'm biased. Joined by soon-to-be Nottingham boxing legend, Ryan Amos. How you doing, Ryan?
How you doing? Thank you as well.
So, I really appreciate you giving me time today. So, I
Yeah.
want to talk about your upcoming fight.
Okay.
But first of all, I want to take a bit of a look backwards on your career.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I would say you're the best kept secret of Nottingham boxing at the minute.
Thank you. Thank
So,
you.
obviously, you went on if my history is right, 9-fight winning run when you started your career.
Yep. Yep.
And then, obviously, you fought Awood,
Yep.
drew with him,
Yep.
then beat him.
Yep.
And then you obviously ran into Bostain,
Yep.
which, would you say that's your biggest fight to date?
I'll say understanding the logistics of boxing once I got to a matchroom stage. I wouldn't say the biggest fight to date, but it's just like being in a different atmosphere, and I just started to understand how things
The
work.
mechanics.
Yeah, the mechanics. Yeah, yeah,
So obviously you fought Ferraz as well.
Yeah.
Obviously recently he jumped in with Bostain twice
yeah, yeah,
and beat him on the last occasion.
yeah,
Obviously you got beat to him on points, I believe.
yeah.
Obviously that loss is getting better and better with obviously what he's gone on to achieve, right? It shows what sort of level you're operating at.
Yeah, and you know what? I take nothing away from these guys at all. You know what I mean? I just enjoyed getting in the ring, learning from it. It's always a learning experience for me. You know what I mean? I've got nothing to prove to anyone. I only got something to prove to myself. So it's all a learning experience for me. So yeah.
And I shouldn't really bring age up because I'm much older than you are. But obviously I believe you're around 35 now, would that be
Yeah,
fair to
yeah.
say? You don't look it, young man.
Yeah, right.
So I'm assuming you want to start climbing these levels quite quickly now
Yeah,
because
as quick as possible.
you don't want to be in boxing too long, right?
No, as quick as possible. Like I said, I didn't start boxing till I was around about 19. Did the unlicensed route. So the unlicensed route, white collar, what people call it, that was my amateurs. You know what I mean? And then I turned amateur. I only had a handful of amateur fights, and then I turned professional. So to push forward at this rate and to push forward and get to certain places where I've got to, it just goes to show my dedication, because obviously I don't come from a big background of boxing at all. You know what I mean? So yeah.
And let's just touch on that dedication because obviously, unlike a lot of fighters at your level, with all due respect, you haven't got the day job to fall back onto.
Yeah.
So boxing really is your life, right? I see you running around Clifton at all hours. So you're really dedicated to your craft, aren't you, Ryan?
Yeah, 100%. I'm all in, 100%. Like I said, from the two losses that I had, I've learned so much. At the same time, it's a thing where it's like, I learned so much. I've learned so much on the job because I would say, I didn't have as much preparation and experience like these other guys. And to be able to winning the Midlands as well, and be able to get to that level at such a quick stage in my career, just learning on the job, it just goes to show I know I can do it.
And here's a question for you on a Thursday afternoon.
Yeah.
So if you was now talking to yourself, the debutant, walking into the pro ring for the first time,
Yeah.
A, what would you advise him? And B, what would you do differently?
First thing I would advise is keep working hard, stick to your craft, stay grounded, stay humble, and just work, because nothing's going to be handed to you. So you need to understand you've got to graft harder than the guys that have had it. So that's number one. And what would I do differently? Maybe have more self-belief and believing that I can achieve. Like when I won the Midlands belt wasn't given to me. Technically, I was just there as an opponent. And then when I won the Midlands, and the hardest thing to do is win the belt on the away side.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? So, as people know how boxing goes, and when I did it, it was like, wow, you know what? I've done it the hardest way, and like I said, I enjoy doing it the hard way because I know that's how it's been given to me. So yeah.
Do you look at the like of Junaid Bostein? I don't want to put words in your mouth, Ryan, but do you look at the likes of Junaid Bostein, who's been given all the opportunities under Matchroom since the day he turned pro, with a little bit of, I wish I had that promotional backing a little bit. Don't get me wrong, Scott Cato does a great job for you, no doubt about it. But the opportunities Junaid Bostein's been given, different level to your, unfortunately, right, Ryan?
You know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. Like I said, Scott Caylor's done a tremendous job with me. Me not being a big name in the amateurs or anything like that. Well, I mean, I was a bigger name in the unlicensed scene than I was in the amateurs. So Scott Caylor's done a tremendous job, and I only can thank him for how he's guided my career. Because, like I said, I didn't know anything about boxing, the business, tickets. I didn't know anything about that. It's just I've been winging it all this way. So yeah,
Not like his Clifton lads.
yeah. I've been winging it all this way. So you know what? Big shout out to Scott Caylor for pointing me in the right direction and just taking chances, basically.
Right, let's jump on to your next show then.
Yeah,
Great win last time out, but I'm sure you'll agree this next one's a big fight for you.
yeah.
November the 30th, it's going to be live on DAZN. Your call, you know, the Mecca of British boxing.
Yeah, yeah,
You've fought there before, luckily, so you know what it's all about.
yeah.
What do we know about this opponent that you're jumping in for with? Because obviously it's for the Commonwealth and WBO European welter title, right?
Yeah.
So what do we know?
For what I know, my team's been looking at the background, seeing what's going on. For me, I'm just blessed to be here. It just goes to show with my dedication and graft that where it's got me. So for me, it's a thing where it's like, even though everything what's surrounding it, I'm not really too bothered of, you know what I mean, like what it entails. For me, it's just getting there, getting the job done, having a good fight, and coming back here safe and sound.
And obviously, I think you're going to win the fight. Obviously, away corner, difficult, right? Technically, away corner.
Yeah,
This is me doing a bit of a horizon scanning here, Ryan, to work with me.
yeah.
Could you jump in with Esserman if you used to win this fight? Is that ever
Nah,
possible?
I wouldn't do that. Nah, that's my brother.
Or Nottingham affair?
Nah, that's my brother, man. Nah, no chance.
Just a word on Echo. He's done really well, right? You know, he's having a great period of his career,
Oh,
isn't
he
it?
is, yeah.
Yeah. And obviously, the machine, right? The engine,
Yeah.
representing Nottingham. Nottingham boxing flying at the minute, isn't
It's
it?
flying,
You know?
yeah, it's flying.
And you're part of that.
Yeah.
So coming back to your call, are you the sort of fighter that just leaves the planning to your team, and you'll just lace up and glove up and get between the ropes and do as you're told?
It's a bit of that, and just knowing how I prepare myself.
Because you chilled out, fella, aren't you? I mean,
Yeah,
if
I'm
it's any more chilled
man.
out, you'd be
Yeah,
falling off that chair,
yeah,
right?
I'm chilled out, man. It's just, you know what I mean. God puts me in a place where He puts me in a place in situations where I know I can handle, where He knows I can handle. So for me, it's just get in and just graft and show what I'm about.
But you're on a 4-fight winning streak at the minute, aren't you? So you've got a nice bit of momentum to go into this sort of fight with. But I know you're playing it down a little bit. I don't want to big you up too much, but it could potentially be a life-changing fight, couldn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, or where we want to get to in a destination, we want our life to change. So that is the plan.
So if we fast forward 12 months then, Ryan, where would you want to be?
For me, where I want to be recognized as one of the best. I want to be recognized as one of the top fighters in this weight that I'm coming down to.
You're in a killer of a division, mate.
Yeah. So I'm just here. I'm just here. I'm show what my work can do.
I've had a few questions on the channel, so I'm just going to fire these at you quick fire, okay?
Yeah.
Nicest bloke you've met in boxing?
Nicest bloke. I said I've learned a bit from Echo, so I say Echo.
Echo's very good to the channel, gives us a lot of time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the other side of the scale, worst geezer you've met in the sport?
Worst geezer? I can't really name, but I think the background stuff that happens behind boxing that can get on my nerves.
In the business side, right? Politics.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take that, Ryan. Another question we got was, what's the worst part of boxing?
For me, I hate to travel. I'm gonna be honest. I hate to travel. Hate to travel for fights. I hate to travel for sparring. I just like to do everything here because look what we've got here. We've
Home
got a whole
comforts.
gym, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I just like to stay. I don't like to do too much traveling. That's the only thing I don't like.
Toughest opponent to date?
Toughest opponent.
Good question, right?
It's a good question, but I'm gonna honestly say, I'm gonna big him up when I say this. He was, oh, I forgot his name. It was the fight before I had with Kyle. Don't know. I forgot his name.
No worries. It was that tough a fight that you forgot his name.
It was a tough fight. No, trust me. It was a
You
tough
don't want to
fight.
remember his name by
Yeah,
the sounds
he
of it.
prepared me. He prepared me for the Kyle fight. So if anybody knows the name of the guy that I fought, it was in Newark, and he prepared me for the fight. So
Best atmosphere you fought in?
for the Midlands, I think the first one before at this, I can't remember where it was, but it was like at a basketball court, and that's where we did the show, and that Sweet Caroline and all that came on, and yeah, it was just nice to be part of it, and the flashing lights and all that. I just enjoyed it.
And then moving on to the wider boxing scene.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've got a big fight this Saturday. We got Joe Parker versus Fabio Wardley.
Yeah.
Obviously, Fabio Wardley not quite the same as you, but he did white collar, come up through the level. So he, you know, he does show it can happen,
It can
right?
be done. Yeah.
Who you got?
I mean, I have to go with the underdog all the time. I have to go with Fabio Wardley. I've got to. In underdog senses, because that's my story. So I got to go with my story. But technically on paper, they say Joe Joyce, but Parker, sorry. Oh, my bad, everyone. It's supposed to be Parker. So in my mind, I have to go with the underdog story, because that's my story as well.
And then last one from me. So obviously at welter, if I had a magic wand that I could matchmake you with any fighter in this weight division, who would it be?
Don't know, because I don't even look at names like that. I don't even look at names. I don't know. To be honest, for me, coming from where I've come from and getting to where I'm getting, names don't bother me.
Fair enough. Well, I'll be at your call.
Thank you.
So you'll hear me shouting.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm meant to stay impartial on the channel, but obviously, because you're from, we're all Nottingham, we're all Clifton, I hope you go and win them belts, fella.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for talking to Last Bell Boxing. Much appreciated, Ryan.
Nice one.
And we'll see you after you're victorious on the night. Thank you very much.
See you later. Nice one.